Once upon a time, in a quiet village surrounded by green fields, there lived an old man named Milton. His back was bent with age, his hair was white like cotton, and his hands trembled slightly when he worked. But his eyes were calm. They carried a peace that many young people did not have. Milton lived in a small mud house near the edge of the village. He had lost his wife many years ago, and his only son had moved far away to the city. Most days, Milton lived alone. Still, every morning he woke up early, swept his yard, lit a small lamp, and smiled at the rising sun. Life in the village was not easy. The rains were uncertain, work was hard to find, and fear often lived in people's hearts. Fear of hunger, fear of illness, fear of the future. One evening, a young boy named Samuel came to Milton's house. His face was pale, and his hands were shaking. "Uncle," the boy said softly, "I am scared." Milton looked at him and gently said, "Sit down, my child. Tell me, what is troubling your heart?" Samuel lowered his head. "My father is sick. The doctor says we need money for medicine. I don't know what will happen to us. Every night I feel afraid." Milton listened quietly. Then he placed a warm hand on the boy's shoulder and smiled. "Fear," he said, "is like a dark shadow. It grows when we keep looking at it." Samuel asked, "But how can I not be afraid when everything feels wrong?" Milton took a deep breath and said, "Let me tell you a story. Long ago, there was a traveler who had to cross a dense forest. People warned him, the forest is full of dangers. Wild animals live there. The traveler was afraid, but he had no other path. As night fell, fear filled his mind. Every sound felt dangerous. Every shadow looked like an enemy. But then, he remembered something his mother once told him. As long as you keep walking, hope walks with you. The traveler lit a small lamp and took one step forward, then another. The lamp was tiny, but it pushed away the darkness around him. Slowly, he realized something important. The forest was the same. The dangers were the same, but the light of hope made the path clearer. By morning, the traveler had crossed the forest safely. Milton looked at Samuel and said, "Fear tells us to stop. Hope tells us to move forward." Samuel listened carefully. Milton continued, "Your father is sick, yes, that is real, but fear will only make your heart weak. Hope will give you strength to help him, to work harder, and to believe in tomorrow." Samuel asked quietly, "Will hope really change anything?" Milton smiled. "Hope may not remove the problem today, but it gives you the courage to face it, and courage changes everything." The boy wiped his tears. For the first time in many days, his heart felt lighter. The next morning, Samuel began helping in the fields. He worked harder than before. His mother started selling vegetables in the market. They did not give up. Weeks passed. With effort, help from kind villagers, and faith, Samuel's father slowly recovered. One evening, Samuel returned to Milton's house with a smile. "Uncle," he said, "I was afraid, but hope helped me stand." Milton nodded gently. "Remember this, my child. Fear whispers what can go wrong. Hope reminds us why we must go on." From that day on, Samuel carried hope in his heart, and in that village, people slowly learned something important. Fear will always knock on the door, but hope is the one that opens it, because hope is stronger than fear.